Now that fall is here, a lot of you will notice your best summer and springtime spots may not be producing the same as they did earlier in the year. In this video, I'll be sharing some tips and tricks on how I find and catch these fish in the fall. Our main objective for this trip is to get on some walleye to bring back for a shore lunch catch and cook, and here's how it went. All right, we have a beautiful, beautiful fall morning. It's the middle of October right now. We just had some cool, rainy, cloudy weather for the last few days, and today is supposed to be absolutely perfect. Yesterday, or over the last couple days, I've been able to establish a pattern to be able to consistently catch these walleye. They're definitely a little bit deeper than they are in the summer, but we've been able to catch them really good the last couple days. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna use a drop shot rig. I have a light rod. I started off with a way bigger tag end than this. Tag end, drop shot hook, and then I'm gonna attach a minnow. So got a nice big juicy minnow here. So we're going nose hook, minnow, drop shot rig. Okay, and we're just gonna drop straight down. I think I might have a small mark here. We'll see if it reacts. If there's no fish here, I'm just gonna keep moving until I mark them and then try to reverse over them. Still sitting there. It's a pretty good fish here. Make sure I let him take it. Didn't get hooks in it. I think it just grabbed the minnow again. Big walleye. Big walleye. Oh yeah. There we go. Wow, what a fish. What a fish. Oh my God, look at that thing. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful walleye. Holy. Oh. Yeah, that guy's going back for sure. There we go. Biggest walleye of the trip so far. Okay. Amazing. That's awesome. Three times. Well, that was perfect. Just like I said. Moved around until I marked them. Once I found them, dropped down, and that thing did not want to give up. It grabbed my bait like 3 times. I set the hook on it twice and pulled it out of its mouth. Yeah, and that 3rd one I made sure it ate and then gave it a really good hook set. GoPro, start recording. No! No! What the f I just have? Well, if you guys didn't see what happened there, I'm walleye fishing using probably 10 pound or 8 pound fluorocarbon on that rod. As I went to go click my GoPro camera on, because it wasn't even on, I couldn't even voice activate it, I broke off. I think I was forcing it a lot, like I was really putting a lot of pressure on the fish, and that rod has not a lot of bend to it, so yeah, it broke off. It sucks. They're not coming towards us. Another Walter?
Ooh.
Last keeper.
Nice.
All right, we wanted one more for our meals here. We got her.
Something like that.
We were able to get on a really good bite, but had to cover a lot of water to find them. Minnow. One of the reasons you may have trouble fishing in the fall is because you expect the same results out of your favorite summer and springtime spots. Cooling water temperatures and lack of oxygen will push them into deeper water. But en route to their winter homes, they start schooling up and feeding heavily to get ready for colder months. I scan high potential areas that I find ahead of time on Navionics until I start marking them. At this time of year, one of my main rules is if I'm not getting bit or marking fish, I'm moving spots. This worked out really well, and once we found them, we were able to catch one after the other, keeping just enough to bring back for shore lunch.
It's a Walter. Hey!
Little keeper walleye here on a floating jig and a walking sinker. It's all tangled up right now, but this jig essentially floats and the line is clipped onto the weight gear higher up. Another keeper walleye. For shore lunch, we're doing something a little unconventional in putting my new Anker Solix power station to the test, attempting to run this air fryer. Most power stations wouldn't be able to handle a high watt appliance like this, but thanks to surge pad technology, it can handle high watt items like hair dryers, heaters, and more. After cleaning up the walleye and cutting them into chunks, we battered them up with Catch and Cook Spicy and sprayed them down with a little oil. After the fryer was hot, we tossed them in for 10 minutes on both sides. They turned out really nice, golden crispy. Obviously not as good as a deep fryer, but still a healthier alternative. If you guys are new here, my name is Marcus. I'm an everyday angler from Ontario, Canada. I share my adventures on the lake, providing tips and tricks along the way. If you guys are interested in this type of content, make sure you drop a like for the algorithm and hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for future content.